it's SofiNic and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here with me in today's video. So if you can already tell by the title, today's video will be a review on my YSL Sac De Jour. And to give you guys a brief introduction to the bag, she was released in 2013 by Hedi Slimane, who was YSL's creative director at the time, and her name literally translates to bag of the day in French. And so to move on to my experience with the bag, I got her last year for my graduation present from my parents, and I was actually deciding between this bag, the Fendi bucket bag, the Louis Vuitton Montaigne MM, the Celine luggage tote, the Valentino VLTN rock stud bag, and also the Givenchy Antigona, as well as the Prada medium double bag, I think it was. But eventually I picked out the Sac De Jour because it is a modernized version of the Hermes Birkin bag. And for those of you who don't know what the Birkin is, it is a bag that was introduced by Hermes in 1984, and ever since then it's been the most iconic bag. And the only downside to it is that it is such an expensive bag. I think the starting price for it right now is 15,000 Australian dollars. Obviously, it varies depending on the type of leather that you get. And to actually purchase the bag, it is such a long process. You have to have a purchase history and demonstrate your passion for the brand so you can get offered the bag. And when you do get offered the bag, it might not be the exact one you want to get. So that is quite unfortunate. But enough of that, we are here for the Sac De Jour. And so moving on to the bag itself, I got her in black grained calfskin leather with silver toned hardware. And so since she is in the size baby, she measures 26 centimeters in length, 20.5 centimeters in height, and 12.5 centimeters in width. She has a 9 centimeter handle drop and a 53 centimeter strap drop, and with the strap it is adjustable and removable. And so for the Sac De Jour, she also comes in different sizes. She comes in the nano, which is a smaller size, then it goes to the baby, small, medium and large, and she also comes in other varieties which include the north and south tote, the duffel bag, briefcase, and the backpack, I think it was. She also comes in different leathers, so there is the grained leather, smooth leather, croc embossed leather, and also grain de poudre. And with those leathers, the color obviously varies. With the grain de poudre leather, the black is deeper than the one in the grain leather. This actually kind of looks grey in different types of lighting, so this is why I got the grained leather. And so that is pretty much it for the leather talk. As you can see here at the front of this bag, it has this little leather case, as you can see here, that hangs from the little handle, and inside it is a little padlock. As you can see here, it still has the little blue protective plastic on it. I just don't think I'll ever take it off, but maybe I will. You can actually get the padlock engraved with your initials on it. I obviously haven't done it. I don't know. I don't really display it outside of the bag, so that is pretty much why I haven't. And anyways, moving on, as you can see here at the front, she also has the Saint Laurent Paris logo embossed on it. And lastly, at the front of this bag, there is this little feature over here, as you can see. It kind of looks like the arms to the Hermes Birkin and Kelly. And with this one specifically, it helps expand the bag because it has these accordion sides which you can stretch out, but I'll get into detail with that later. And so at the bottom of the bag, it has 5 metal feet. As you can see here, there is one at the center to give it some more stability. It is a big bag, so that is pretty much why. And so for the interior of the bag, she has this middle zip compartment which is removable. There are buttons that help you do so. I'll just take the straps out and actually adjust it so it is easier for me to do. And so as I was saying, this little compartment is removable. There are these buttons on the side here that help you take it out. And so this middle zip compartment is removable. As you can see here, it attaches through these little buttons, like these little button things And yeah, that is pretty much it to the zip compartment. It has the Saint Laurent Paris logo embossed onto it, and unlike the actual exterior of the bag, this is in a smooth leather, as you can see, which is really pretty. And so yeah, that is pretty much it to the zip compartment. So this is the bag without the compartment dividing it on the inside. It is really spacious, and in here you can see the little keys that unlock the padlock on the inside. And with these keys, they actually attach to the back of the bag, as you can see here. There we go. And I don't really know what to do with the padlock. It's not like I can lock something up in this bag. There is only one zip, so I don't really know the purpose of it, but who cares, I don't really mind. And finally, on the interior of the bag, as you can see here, there are these little D-rings which you hook the strap onto. And so here it is with the straps, like so. It is like the Alma Baby with how the straps are arranged. And so that is pretty much it to the specifications of this bag. I'll just move on to the pros and cons. So starting off with the pros, I think that this bag has such a classic and timeless silhouette. Because it is a modernized version of the Hermes Birkin, it possesses its elements, which include the little side tabs that look like the arms of the Birkin, the little clochette lookalike, the two top handles and the accordion sides. The only thing that it's really missing is a little flap that goes at the front. But most people who have the Birkin, they don't really wear the flap on the outside, they just wear the flap on the inside, so it kind of looks like this from afar. And because of that, I believe that the bag will stand the test of time. And so moving on to the second pro of this bag, since she has similar features of the Hermes Birkin, you can categorize her as this understated dupe for the bag. She retails for $3,350, which is roughly 1/5 of the price of the Birkin itself. And so for my third pro, I reckon that she is super spacious. You might not be able to tell from here, but she can handle quite a lot of items. If you open up these side tabs to expand the accordion sides, she enlarges quite drastically. As you can see here, she can actually fit a 600 milliliter bottle like so, and it can either stand like you can see here, or you can just lie her down like so. There we go. And if you want even more space, you can definitely remove the zip compartment and just have her look like so on the inside. She can definitely fit a lot of items. You can chuck in an iPad mini. It might probably hold the 11-inch MacBook Air inside, I'm not too sure, but it can fit quite a lot of items. And obviously, because it is such a spacious bag, I can definitely fit all my essential items inside. I can fit in my iPhone, my card holder, packet of tissues, lipstick, a lip balm. What else do I take with me? Hand sanitizer, and because it is COVID-19 days, my face mask. And it can fit a lot of items. I just won't demonstrate it in this video. And so moving on to my next pro of this bag, I think that she is super versatile. You can wear her, I think, in 4 different ways. You can wear her as a top handle like so, using the crook of your arm, so that's the second way. Third way is you can use her as a shoulder bag, and the fourth and final one as a crossbody bag. And because of the different ways you can wear her, you can definitely dress up an outfit. You can chuck on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and you can look super chic. And because of the design of the bag, I reckon that you can dress the actual bag up itself with a twilly like I've done here. I've attached this little white one from Furla. Personally, I think that it is more feminine and chic with the little twilly on. I just absolutely love the look of it on it. So moving on to my final pro for the bag, I think it is such great value for your money. You get 2 leather goods in one. You have this removable zip compartment which can act as a little clutch. You can wear her out like so, and it just looks super simple, sleek and sophisticated. 3 S's, wow, that's alliteration. And yeah, so you get a little clutch and a bag that looks like the Hermes back-in. And so that is pretty much it to the pros of the bag. Moving on to the cons, because the Sac De Jour is such an open bag, and here is the little zipper compartment. For those who live in areas with high pickpocketing rates, it is quite concerning because someone could easily grab your belongings. I don't really carry a lot of items. I only carry the bare essentials, and with my phone and my card holder, which has, like, you know, my cards inside, I put them into the little zip compartment, but it can get quite bulky on the inside, but I don't really mind. That is fine for me. And so moving on to the second con, this bag tends to be quite noisy at times, especially when walking. Most times I can hear this little padlock compartment just bashing against the exterior of the bag. So every time I'm walking, it's just, this is what you hear. But that is super fine for me. For some people it might not be, so that's very unfortunate. So moving on to my third con of this bag, I think that over time this bag can lose its structure, especially in the smooth leather. I've seen it in other reviews and it's just lost its structure over here. Though you can prevent that from happening by getting a different type of leather, like the grain de poudre or the grained leather that I have here with me. I'm not too sure on the croc embossed leather, but if you do take care of your bags and just like treat them nicely, I think that it will remain structured like so. I mean, it's only been a year of me using this. It's barely been a year and it hasn't really lost its structure. But yeah, I do think that it comes down to the type of leather that you get and to your maintenance of the bag. And so finally, moving on to my fourth and final con, this bag is quite heavy by itself, and when you do add more items onto it, it can be heavy. It's not too heavy, but you can definitely tell that it has some weight on it. But that is pretty much the nature of the bag. Obviously, when you do add more items in it, like chuck a full-size 600 milliliter water bottle inside and just all of your essential items, it does get heavy. But when you do wear it as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag, the weight is distributed evenly, so that is just fine by me. And yeah, so I think that is pretty much it to the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, comment and share, and let me know down below if I missed anything, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!